welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you my top 5 tips for manifesting what it is you want in your life, for harnessing the law of attraction. If you didn't watch my law of attraction success story, I will definitely link it somewhere above and I will link it down below. I definitely recommend checking that out. So I always get a lot of questions when I talk about the law of attraction on what tips and tricks I have for someone who might be new to manifestation, who might be new to the law of attraction. And I kind of compiled this list of 5 tips that I think will really help. So let's jump into it. So the first tip I have is always starting your day with a gratitude list. So I like to write down 10 things that I'm feeling super grateful for at the beginning of the day. So I wake up, I say my prayers, and then I go right to my desk and I write down 10 things that I'm grateful for. And those things can range from, I'm grateful that I was able to purchase a brand new pair of shoes yesterday, to I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful that I have clean water, I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. It's really just writing down and connecting with what it is that you feel immense gratitude for. And I think that that's really, really important when trying to get into a positive headspace and when trying to attract positive, beautiful things into your life. You want to be grateful for the things that the universe has already given you and grateful for the things that you already have in your life. So highly, highly recommend starting your day off with writing down 10 things that you are feeling super grateful for. And if you feel like you don't have enough time in the morning, or some mornings might get a little chaotic, just take a little mind time out of the day to either think of those 10 things or think of 5 things that you're grateful for. It's just taking almost a little bit of time out of your day to say thank you to the universe for the things that you've been blessed with. Okay, so the next tip I have for attracting and bringing the law of attraction into your life is making sure that you are connecting with what it is that you want specifically. So I'm a real culprit of sort of wishful thinking and wishing for things, but not being specific about what it is that I actually want. And that's a huge thing. So if you just kind of sit down and say, I want to be rich, or I want to be happy, it's so broad. That is so broad. And there are so many different things that the universe can throw at you in an attempt to make you happy, in an attempt to make you rich, but they may not be exactly what you're looking for because you yourself don't know exactly what you're looking for. So I highly recommend sitting down, trying to get specific with what it is that you want. So if you want to be rich, well, what type of rich? Do you want to be emotionally rich, or do you want to be financially rich? And if you want to be financially rich, what's the dollar amount that you want? What's the first dollar amount that you want to see on a check or to see in your bank account that will make you feel rich? And the Secret website has this really cool blank check that they talked about a little bit in the documentary, but they have online. I will definitely link it down below. You can print it out. You can actually write in this fake check for an amount paid to you from whoever it is that you want to be paying you that money, and you can put it up either on your wall, or you can put it in your little manifestation box, or you can put it on your manifestation attraction board and see that amount every day. And because it's a very specific request, because it's a very specific amount, it's a lot easier for then the universe to conspire to get that amount to you versus you just saying, oh, I just want to be rich. I just want a nice house. Because what does that really mean? What does that mean to you? What do you really, really want? So yeah, definitely get specific. Next tip or trick for really harnessing the law of attraction is making sure that you have at least one space that feels like it's your own, that feels like it's a safe space where you can really either sit and meditate or really kind of sit and connect with those feelings that will help attract what it is that you want in your life. So for me, at least, there's been a few places where I've lived where I haven't felt like I've really made the space my own. And I feel like, in turn, the universe hasn't really been able to deliver to me the things that I've wanted because I don't have that safe space to connect with what it is exactly that I want. Now, right now, I'm in my bedroom. I definitely have made this space my own. I definitely feel like this space is a safe space where I can really connect with what it is that I want, connect with what it is that I want from the universe, and I think that that is so, so important. So whether that be a bedroom, an office space, I don't know, your kitchen, your dining room, whatever space it is that makes you feel really comfortable, really safe, I think it's important. I think it's important to find that space that you can feel really productive and just feel really connected to yourself in. My next little tip or trick in regards to the law of attraction is one that you can use if you're feeling, I don't know, a little bit out of it, or if you're not feeling quite as connected as you want to be. I would recommend either reading or listening to a podcast or watching a little movie on the law of attraction, because it can really help kind of get you back to that headspace. So it's so normal to fall off the wagon. It's so, so normal to kind of feel like, oh, you know, I've been doing this for 2 weeks now and I haven't seen anything, or I've been doing this for a month and I haven't seen anything yet, or I haven't manifested anything that I've been wishing for. That's totally normal, and I would say don't beat yourself up over those thoughts. But in an effort to kind of get you back to that really positive headspace, go back to the thing that sort of introduced you to the law of attraction in the first place. So I know that there are a plethora of videos on YouTube of people talking about their law of attraction success stories, how they use the law of attraction to get exactly what they want. And I think that those are so inspiring and are so great to watch. And then you could even just go back and watch The Secret again. You could watch, I love watching Tony Robbins videos or Kyle Cease videos. I think that those are always really inspiring and just get me into that like headspace of like, yeah, I totally can do this and I can manifest exactly what I want. I can have exactly what I want. I also love listening to podcasts. I love the Rob Bell podcast and I love the Pete Holmes podcast, both of which I find just put me in a really positive headspace, kind of take me out of myself, if that makes sense. I think it's really important when you're trying to manifest and you're trying to attract really beautiful big things into your life. It's important not to get so caught up with your own thoughts, because you don't want to self-sabotage, which I can be sort of guilty of sometimes. And that's why I love to kind of remove myself from my situation. And whether that be from, you know, reading The Secret or watching The Secret or watching a Tony Robbins video or listening to Rob Bell's podcast, all of those things kind of take me out of my own head and clear my head out to just feel grateful for the things that I already have, which in turn eventually brings me the things that I want. And that leads me to my very last tip. If you are having a bad day, let it go. Let it go. It's totally fine. So I'm pretty guilty of this where, you know, if I haven't manifested exactly what I want, or if I'm not seeing the results that I want, I'll start to feel kind of down on myself. I'll start to feel down on just everything. I don't want to throw in the towel. But what I think is really important is recognizing that that is just like a small wave. If you think of the whole ocean, one little wave crashes on the shore, and then before you know it, another wave crashes on the shore. So I like to think of my not negative thoughts, but, you know, I like to think of those down times as a little wave crashing onto the shore, knowing and respecting that, hey, that's going to happen sometimes and that's okay. We're all human, but there's going to be another wave that comes along and sweeps away those thoughts. And so I think the best way of doing that sometimes is, again, just getting out of your own head. Like I said in tip number 4, maybe just watching a funny movie, connecting with whatever it is that you love. And for me, sleep is always the best remedy. So I'll go to sleep, I'll wake up the next day, and it's a whole new day. It's a whole new opportunity to start anew. And that's what I really love, going all the way back to tip number 1. That's why I really love starting my day off with prayer and with writing down 10 things I'm grateful for, because it's almost like a reset button. I wake up and it's a new chance for me to follow my dreams. It's a new chance for me to connect more with the universe. It's a new chance for me to attract what it is that I truly, truly want in my life. And so yeah, I feel like doing these 5 tips really, really helps kind of bring in what it is that I want and keeps my environment both outside and inside my head super positive and super clear. So guys, those are my top 5 law of attraction tips. If you have any questions, if you yourself have any tips or tricks that you found work really well for you, definitely leave them in the comment section down below. I would love to know them. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye guys!